What's up, Army? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
안녕, 로입니다. Keith.
I'm Jarek.
You know the vibes. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here. Jungkook, the Golden Maknae. It's JK Day.
Eat the cookie.
I don't get the reference.
Fuck you.
Oh, you've eaten some cookies.
So if this is your first time on the channel, please hit that subscribe button and become a real redeemer today.
Push the goddamn button.
Yeah, especially you, the one eating the kimchi. I see you. It's like you caught me. Also, make sure you guys jump on the Patreon. It's exclusive JK drip on there. It's a party on there.
Is JK clothes on there?
No long talk. Let's jump into this. Where's the energy? It's a birthday today.
There you go.
Shit.
It's a slideshow?
I like the glasses.
About to say. You got us watching slideshows?
그래, 넌 이번 앨범에서 뭘 보여주고 싶니 사람들에게? 나는 랩도 하고 노래도 하고 춤도 추고 만능이다? 만능까지는 아니죠. 황금 막내다? 그런가? 야 그래 그러면 밀라니까 황금 막내 내가 지어준 별명인데 안 써요 안 써. 좋은 걸 안 쓰고 버려두고 있어. 아무튼
See, signature moment. I said that. Yeah. Come on, fam. My shit right there. Start with this.
I'm just saying, you want to hear his sound? His sound was.
I said this stuff. Hit that A5. Come on, man.
V-Lobs. That's right now. That's my sound, pussy.
Watch your tone, bro. Brothers ain't here. So we just said, two of the moments we just said, they showed already. See, I'm good.
Oh no, I didn't say that you weren't naming moments.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Come on, man.
Like, how you know this already?
I done seen this like 4 times now.
So what do you mean by that? Jared, rapper.
Oh. You got the best of me. You got the best of me.
Whatever you want to get into, we can do.
That's what I'm saying. You just start rapping on the album, like, yo.
Kill it, whatever you want to do. can go. Also, be careful. I said, also be careful. We need you. My time? I don't think we did that version.
What?
The My Time dance break.
I don't think so.
We reacted to that video.
Not the dance break, John. Because I remember that was a complaint. Like, it was like that was a gentleman like, yo, it was a dance break.
Smooth like the car I ride, even your best party planner couldn't catch this vibe. Big bounce, and I make a hater stay on their job, and I be on these girls' necks like the back of they bobs. Houston's finest in the room with bouncers, make them all get ratchet in these suits and blouses. I remember writing flows in my room in college. Now I need global entry to the shows I'm rocking.
They be like, screw a cocoa butter.
They know that I'm the wave. They over every summer. They never get as needy if they ever had to wonder. Cause every beat I get on get turned into Hubba Bubba.
Yeah, couple of redeemers wanted us to just have a video of him just half flooded.
야, 저 정도면 스파이더맨 아니야?
I get it.
동시 균형 감각이 거의 지금 저기
그거는
하시는
Yeezys.
분들도 계시겠지만 굉장히 힘들 거예요, 저게. 아니야, 저 하나도 안 느린 것 같아, 나는. 오, 야야야야야야야야. 오, 야, 우와. 오, 야. 여기 뭐야? 오, 야. 오, 야, 너 우대기 같아.
먹이를 찾아 손기슭을 어슬렁거리는
Not today.
네, 와, 종국이 인디아나 존슨인데 일단 사회 가까이입니다 이제. 앞에 진짜.
So I said, JK, catch a hater. Oh!
He's actually got really good form.
He's got a good bass too.
Yeah.
He's looking for
Like you would actually, like, if you didn't know better, you'd think he would actually in the gym, like maybe sparring or boxing.
now Cookie might catch another idol slip. Oh, see.
Damn, a bullseye.
And it starts tonight.
So watch me break the flames and put it right. Hey!
The fuck was that? So hold on, what the fuck was that, Redeemer? No, hope you alright?
J-Hope looking at JK, how I look at J-Hope.
So we didn't get to this part in this.
좋아해요. 저 그럼 최근에 이제 시작했죠. 최근에 하고 좀 빠르게 했네.
That's fire.
Reminds me of someone else we know. He's a singer, amazing dancer,
Yeah.
and a painter, and athletic.
Bit of a ladies' man. Considered a Golden Maknae.
Yes, very good, Nicholas.
Yeah, it's okay. I get where you're going. That's you. I'm on your street. Heroes don't want to hear that shit. It's like, love, shut the fuck up.
나도 놀랐어. 정국이 밤로스야 밤로스.
It's a funny reference for someone his age to.
안 먹으면 금방 할 거야.
와 이거 진짜 말도 안 된다. 와 이게 진짜 대박이네.
사진 같지 않아?
Ew, that painting, man.
그럼요. 부끄럽게.
뭐? 아니 누군가. 와 이거
Damn.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Ironically, he got the reflection.
He'd be like, "Oh, I just started yesterday. I just
You
learned."
know, RM like art too. He might start his own gallery or something like that.
Imagine the other member of went to school for art and shit. JK just playing. You in the corner like,
Ew.
God,
Look at that.
damn it,
crazy,
JK.
bro.
Have the whole fucking art set, JK.
Yeah, you gonna make me quit.
Yeah, somebody was like, I ain't even doing art no
I
more.
was painting for 40 years and I see this shit.
They was like, how long did this take you, JK? 5 hours? I said 30 minutes. It's like,
And then you got that one. It took him 5 days. I know it took him 5 days. But it took me 5
it's
days.
gonna take me 5 days.
And I do this. It took Melly's
Oh,
5
look, he's
days.
a filmmaker too.
I got you a promise. Let me be honest.
What is this?
Love is a road that goes both ways.
One of the
shot.
covers that he's done?
Damn, can you take that back?
No, we can't. Just find out what time it was.
11 minutes. I just got this song right here too. I like this type of music.
Because some of these just might be covers.
He's actually nice. He's tough. He directed that joint. That's tough.
You mentioned it when we did the joint, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I
thought
say
you-
so much. Who knows?
He's really
Writing
a
and
great
producing.
director as well.
Yeah. Writing and producing.
We should listen to this song. It sounds like a really good one.
I feel like I heard this.
Yeah, me too.
Ain't that
I'm right. Everything I said, they cemented.
he written produced it. Okay, so respect the pen. He said, I ain't saying it.
Nick.
Oh, what? It sound
I
like.
just feel like saying Nick.
보여지는 나의
I was about to say, I've been saying that for 2
Yeah, now
minutes.
you know I feel it.
먹느라고 해주고 하지만 내가 느끼기엔 그게 아니라서 그런 식으로 보이려고 더 노력해야 되고 데뷔하고는 이제 뒤늦게 이렇게 열심히 노력을 하고 있는 것 같아요.
많이 했는데 그거에 비해서 개인적으로 너무 아쉬운 부분이 너무 많았어요. 일단 너무 미안하고 다음에 있을 콘서트에서 지금 확실히 더 달라진 모습들, 성장한 모습 보여드리겠습니다.
진짜 시간을 보내고 싶다 무대하기 전에 더 잘할 수 있는데.
성국이 소리할 때 실수를 했대요. 내가 잘하는 것도 중요하지만 사람들한테 빠른 속도로 성장하고 있는 걸 좀 보여주고 싶었고 근데 또 그렇게 열심히 하려고 하는 것도 좀 잘 안 되는 부분이 지금까지도 많이 답답했었어요. 방탄소년단이라는 팀에서 그중 멤버 한 명이 너무 많이 주고 있다고 생각해요. 방탄소년단 자체로서는. 근데 만약에 내가 나 혼자 스스로 뭘 하려고 하고 많은 사람들한테 영감을 주고 그런 거를 막 과연 나 혼자 스스로 할 수 있을까? 다른 사람이 내 말에 책임을 질 수 있는 그런 인간이 됐으면 좋겠다는 생각을 많이 해요. 저는 항상 말하고 오래 가지도 못하고 나의 의미 솔직히 아직도 잘 모르겠어요. 그냥 아직 멀었어요. 저는 나의 의미에 대해서 생각하기에는 뭐가 없어요.
일어설 때마다 항상 유포리아를 꼭 하고 마는 남자친구입니다. 저희가 아침에 일어날 때도 그 30분 먼저 일어나서 유포리아를 꼭 리허설을 하고 마는 정말 인간 유포리아 그 자체인 친구예요. 아시겠어요?
Jim and Diddy looking like a proud aunt and shit. Looking like a proud aunt and shit. I'm going like this, taking pictures.
Got you, baby.
항상 노래 이런 그래서 이제 그냥 이런 말 같이 노래
That's cute.
오늘 내가 뭐가 불안했지?
24 누구보다도 빨리 오는 일일까만 같아 My life is up in a movie all the time 해 뜨는 곳으로 달려서 every single night 누구의 내일을 가봤던 것도
Yeah, Jerry.
엉성이 너무 컸던 그 손을 기분이 all day night 잡아들어 Friend, honey, stop it, I'll be in the air
Yes, I can. Yeah.
One more.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. One more time for the niggas in the back. Ooh, ooh. He said, I don't remember that lyric.
I hear that part of the song.
He said, I don't know that one. Yeah, this was a good joint, man. Nah, this was good. Didn't really show us too much stuff, I think, just because the joint we watched before this was kind of really informative and kind of gave light of some of this already.
It's definitely doubled down on a few things.
Yeah, like I said, if this is your first rodeo here, this may be a video where you don't get too much, at least out of me, because they definitely told us everything we knew. We knew how talented he was as a singer, as a rapper, as a dancer, as a visual. We watched.
I learned about the painting. I didn't know he was that adept at painting. That was pretty
seen
cool.
what was it? The ones for wings.
Yeah, well, besides that, I didn't see like them elaborate on him constantly doing something.
We didn't get to that in the Soup episode.
Yeah,
neither.
That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
that's the only thing I got that I'm like, yo, but
because I know during the video we had somebody on the panel look it up, and they kind of said he does do painting behind the scenes. So I just kind of.
Which is funny too, because mostly in the Soup, anything he touches, he's good at in there too. So, how's it going?
Touch you.
I wish. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. October 13th. Yeah, so like I said, that just doubled down on everything that like we kind of knew about him. As far as the athleticism goes, we watched Run BTS. If y'all don't know, jump on the Patreon. So we've seen like him kind of almost win anything when it comes to like having the like the physical and everything else and shit like that. I forget the other video too. Also kind of showed us the praise that he gets from all the members and stuff too.
Yeah.
So
that he doesn't like Jon Snow. I don't want it.
Yeah. Like I said, if you didn't watch the other video we did, I guess I can double down on the whole. I still do love the way Cookie carries himself with stuff. Some people, especially artists, once they hit like that, I always say like 6th or 7th year, can turn very much into like fuck practice or just I don't rehearsal. Yeah, like rehearsal. You know, we can do the rehearsal a day before, and like I'm cool. The fact that it just seems like it's like in his DNA to just kind of work so hard is like really decent and shit. Waking up like before everybody to practice, staying later than everybody else to like make sure stuff is done. It's almost like those pro athletes that just stay in the gym to get like those extra shots up and they do them extra workout sessions so that it can pay off for the fans and themselves long term. So I appreciate that a lot, and with these videos, I'm gonna just always kind of remember not to take JK for granted because he's worked so hard to get to where he's at. But yeah, anything else you want to?
I think I'm more so, like I said, since this is kind of a double down on mostly everything, especially like just the music side of it, I'd say more so for him. I hope he does. I don't know. Some people don't like free time. You know what I'm saying? Don't like idle time. They like something to be doing something every waking moment and everything like that. And they explain he's a Virgo, so that's very much that kind of nature. They have like a kind of work obsessed or a goal achievement type of nature. I got to get things done. Got to do this. I like to have stuff to be busy. So that could just be a part of which, like I said, him and RM both Virgos, the foundation and structure of the house. That's really goes in hand, you know what I'm saying, just how in their nature. Let's work, let's make sure this is straight. You can't be the structure of something without being solid and kind of being consistent all around. So you're going to have to work, you know what I'm saying? Just like I said with RM, just with the image of the group, where the group's going with music, sound, and everything like that, he kind of has to always be writing and be putting stuff down, putting stuff together, always thinking about, all right, this would be a good song. Oh, this would be a good song, a solo song for this member. This would be a great song I love this concept. Boom, let's put it together and see what everyone comes up with. Let's do that. So you see similarities and parallels with those two, with him being the leader and then one being the Maknae. So as the leader does, the Maknae does. All right, he works hard. He's always tinkering, working on his craft and what he does for the group. I gotta work on my part, make sure my vocals always there, make sure all my moves are sharp and solid and everything is able to move smoothly like that. And you've seen that from him from the youth all the way to present day. So I think that's more telling and what I rather talk about when it comes to this video and everything like that. Like I said, I hope that's just him. If it is like I said, some people don't like free time. I hope that's more of a him thing, as opposed to like he feels obligated to constantly be doing something because of the precedent that's been set with them being BTS and will work hard. That's their fucking motto. So I hope that's, if he doesn't have any free time and doesn't do stuff outside of painting where he just chills and socializes and meets other people, because we did talk about this after J-Hope's party. We kind of saw how JK was just in there like he's never been to a party before. So I hope
we said you definitely see what members are a little bit more
like
social.
I said, he's introverted, so I get that. But I'm just saying in general, I hope it's more of a him thing. Like, no, this is just who I am. This is what makes me happy. Constantly being busy and stimulated and progressing, as opposed to just idle time not doing something. I hope, like I said, I hope that's him and not just a result of being in the group and being trying to constantly live up to the Golden Maknae name. More riveting dialogue from that side of the table?
Oh, I didn't know. You're good?
I'm great.
Do you want to go, Jared?
Yeah, sure. Everything else was cool, but what really stood out to me the most was, seeing his artistic side, him painting, Also, seeing his film work, I didn't know that he was a director or that he was filming stuff, so that was pretty dope.
The films don't say GCFs on them.
It was also dope to see and
Okay,
find out
that
that he
makes sense.
directed that MV for them. Forgot the name of it, but
Life goes on.
yeah, it's dope to find out, that he is a jack of all trades and he gives it his all. You can tell looking at his film work that, it wasn't just him like vlogging or putting some bullshit together. He really carefully crafted the pieces, which is dope to see. It just goes to show how hard of a worker he is, how dedicated he is. And it's really dope to see. I think he lives up to that moniker of the Golden Maknae. He does everything, and he's not bad. He's good at everything, jack of all trades. It could be a lot of pressure being the youngest in the group and having to be the main vocalist, and everybody's looking at you to be great all the time. It's difficult. He does a really good job at, taking all of that pressure and still performing and being efficient with everything. Really dope to see. I want to see more of his film work, the GCF stuff. I don't know if we're going to see it here or if we're going to check it out, but I would like to see more of that stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 GCFs.
Oh, nice.
Looks like he's filmed the GCFs all over the place too and stuff.
Yeah, it looked like it was.
US.
It's one of the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. It looked like he was doing one like everywhere they went. It's dope to see.
He just strikes me as one of those people that is super try hard, but I think it's probably just in his nature. Everything he touches, everything that we brought up, everything that's been said, everything that kind of he comes with, he strives to be the best, if not the best at it upon pickup. He's one of those people that just kind of naturally get it. And it's like, they're almost like savants, not even idiot savants.
Can't teach
they're just
talent.
Yeah, they're just okay.
Some people are just born like
some
that.
people are born like that. Yeah, but
Some people work hard like Kobe.
right, work hard or hardworking beats talented any day.
JK's both.
Except when you're both, exactly. His painting skills are crazy talented, especially to be so young because he's young during this one.
It is.
Just everything about him, and like the way he goes about it, and he doesn't go about it in a manner in where it's just kind of like, all right, I'm good at it, and kind of rest on your laurels and just kind of sit back and chill. He always wants to go above and beyond and strive to be better in every aspect of what he does. And I don't think he doesn't do it for notoriety or for praise. He just does it because that's natural to him. Like these things, this level of skill that he has and whatever he decides to do is natural to him. It's just an amazing thing, and it's very rare to see in anybody. But to be able to actually sit back and literally just watch everything he touches turn to gold is a crazy thing, and it's weird to see. You almost kind of wonder where he's from. Where did his parents find the pod at? Because he's not from here. So this is definitely a good video. Again, most of it we already knew. We've already saw in other clips and other presentations,
crazy.
But
Painting crazy. That joint is fucking.
But yeah,
wild.
A lot of joints you didn't hear was like just phenomenal. Yeah.
I don't even like art like that. Like with
For me, it was the light reflecting.
Well,
off
I
the
mean is I
cloud.
don't like before you start your shit. What I mean is I'm not really that like into paintings, but I like them. Like if there's something that I like or whatever like that, I like paintings of like the sun, the moon, and shit like that. So stuff like that is always gonna give me natural paintings rather.
I don't like paintings, but I like paintings.
You have a painting on your shirt.
I do. It's a warlock mask.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That just sounds that. I ain't gonna say I don't like them. I'm just not a connoisseur of it. Like I'm going to an art gallery, like look at the strokes.
I can feel the pain.
Yeah. And it just
Feel
be a
the
smiley
emotion.
face.
I can feel the pain.
Be a
It's a
stick
smiling
person.
face.
I'm gonna let you in on something.
It's talking to me.
Most of these art connoisseurs, they just come in there and just want the free cheese and wine. Most of them come in here and blow smoke.
It's like Yo, like the episode of South Park.
Or some people just come in there and blow smoke. They don't know what it's about, but they figure like they can speak big words and speak eloquently, where other people may not care.
It's very
like
shallow and pedantic,
and just kind of like make it sound bigger than what it is.
Yeah, I think we're at that point in life where people do that with everything,
like music.
I was gonna say music, everything. Sports, and anything.
Reactions.
The aggrandizing. That's what it is.
Yeah, like I said, I'll double down on what you're talking about, Keith. I do think it is amazing though to watch somebody like literally just be great at shit. Like with the guitar, even with the guitar thing, we're not that far in the suit. We just can like finish episode 4. If you're not on Patreon, you need to be on there.
Ooh.
But just them saying like, damn, bro, you just picked the guitar up like last week and shit. Like you're already in here fucking writing our next record, and playing the music and everything is just wild.
He wrote going.
Fucking I've had homies and been around certain people who are good at like certain stuff, but like shit normally stops places. Like they be like,
finally.
Yo, he was cool at all the sports, but that nigga can't read.
Read me one page from a Harry Potter book, champ.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the that is the plot to the blind spots.
So what?
It's the plot to the blind spot.
Or the blind side.
Yeah, blind side out of the shit.
Hey, damn.
It's a good movie to be. I like it.
No, it's not.
He made it to the league. But nah, it's like I said, it's decent to just see him like really be able to just kind of do anything. It's almost like at some point you waiting to be like, I think we be saying it on the runs and shit, like JK got this shit.
You more surprised when he failed than when he win.
Yeah, with somebody else.
I told you, I just feel like that's something developed in him because he was so young, like straight up in adolescence when they started, when he auditioned and then the group was formed and everything like that. All his experiences are through BTS, where I feel like all the other members had experiences of life outside of the group. You know what I'm saying?
One would argue though, your real experiences don't happen until after high school,
and one can shut the fuck up. So, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, even, oh my God, fuck you, right? But no, I feel like I said, all of them were at least 18 when they started the group, except for him. He's 1997, so he was like 14, 15.
He was 13 when they started.
Yeah, when the audition started and everything like that. Whereas. So then, what? No.
It's literally what the video said yesterday. He was 13 when he joined.
You said it was 13 when he started with when he auditioned for BTS?
When he joined the group,
so that's 2010.
Yeah, he didn't debut till he was 15.
Mm-hmm.
It's young as shit. So like I said, there's adolescence. But I'm just going to, because saying the other members, I feel like they, like I said, I feel like they had other experiences and stuff like that. That he didn't experience. Huh?
It kind of feels like he don't
know
like,
nothing about BTS.
Yeah, you know how like child stars. I don't want to compare him.
No,
to like
you're on the right track.
You know how like
something else.
How like they're so good in like a certain niche because that's what they've been doing their whole life.
Yeah.
Right. And then some step out and they're not good.
Right.
Some step out and they are good.
That'd be the whole thing with solo people talking solo. I'm like, you don't know what this artist can do. Because you've heard them this way, so when they step out,
I think he managed it all greatly.
I think he's one of these. I think he's a unicorn. Whereas, like, okay, I'm just going to do this and do that. What's up, Keith? Your nose is flickering. So say what you got to say.
I thought unicorn was a funny use of words, but
he's one of
a kind creature. Yeah.
No, I just thought it was funny.
Oh yeah,
he's a rare.
Can't laugh.
He's not Porzingis.
Not on this panel.
I mean, kudos to the joke teller, nigga. Like, motherfucker.
But yeah, I think, like I said, I think his whole personality and everything is
BTS.
Yeah, and that's just kind of where it's like, all right, so
maybe we're looking at it the wrong way.
This?
Maybe
here we go.
BTS is Jungkook.
We kind of said that like 40 minutes ago.
I was hoping you didn't go there. You was doing so good.
Sorry.
It's all good, bro. You remember 13-year-old from yesterday?
Yeah, you remember shit.
That was a gem. That was a fucking gem.
You don't usually remember shit, so.
I don't know, man. Because in the sense of like, so what if he was a child star, grew up and did everything? He still did shit most niggas don't do anyway too, as far as traveling the world,
it was a
meeting
bad thing.
people. Well, no, the way it's like referred was almost like
No,
indicating.
Nick just say it. Everything Lo said was fucking wrong. I don't feel that way.
Nah, like the way it was worded was almost worded just like he missed his childhood or some shit. Because that's most of the time when people mention a child star. You mostly saying like someone missed their childhood,
especially
or they
in the music
missed,
industry.
Yeah, especially with music. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like the only thing.
I think, but all I'm saying, I think we're saying, but it's just like I said, that's his whole thing is Bantan Sonyeon. I'm JK of Bantan Sonyeon. So what we would be saying is the thing I think that would put him over, or sorry, that was like kind of like hasn't really been seen, is his particular stamp of something. Like, what is JK outside of BTS?
That's when his identity. So
no, but that's when y'all lose me a little bit because he the tattoos and everything else. Ain't no other niggas in BTS acting like that. Like it's. Yeah. Y'all wording it like he's not a person.
No,
like,
that's not what I mean at all.
I ain't say nothing like that.
There you go. Y'all not letting me finish.
Finish
Y'all,
good content.
Y'all are wording and setting things up, saying y'all waiting to see the next moment from him, or y'all waiting to see. Nigga, this is JK.
I didn't say.
Hear me out, bro. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying he joined the group at a young age. I'm not saying he missed out on his childhood. Yeah. I feel like he missed out on an opportunity to figure out who he was as an artist first, or at least figure out something that he enjoys first before he joined the group. All the other guys were already in high school. They already did dancing in the street or rapping, like they were already doing things for themselves.
How is that different from them? A lot of these niggas got pulled off the street too.
That's cool, but they were at least a little bit older enough to where they understood, okay, I like doing this.
Age doesn't determine if you know yourself. Some niggas 40 and don't know themselves.
That's true too, but I feel like when it comes to like any type of art form, whether it's music, filming, or anything.
Real shit, you can be fooled.
I know when Nick be trying to shoot, I know when Nick be trying to shoot. He was shooting there. I'm like, okay, let him get that one. He pulled up half and hit it. So.
You know when
good content.
when everybody else has already gone through those grades in high school, if they've done like different majors and stuff like that, and
I think the people who were pulled off the street, I think they still found themselves by the time they got to like certain moments.
They were able to kind of figure out what their main thing was gonna be during that time. Like they were able to. RM growing up, he was able to do rap is my thing.
Sugar, I'm a producer, rapper.
J-Hope was dancing. They were able to figure out, all right, this is what I would
pinpoint
as opposed to JK, who he was able to join the group, and because he was so young, he was able to kind of grab something from everybody and kind of become a jack of all trades, which is nothing bad.
Where I think, and like I said, this is for content, where I think some of y'all steam gets lost in the argument is literally all of them in 2019 said damn near the whole group didn't know what their what their purpose was or what the footing was.
They said they didn't know it. That's a different argument. They said they didn't know where the direction.
I'm just staying
where the direction of the group had went.
RM had his own style and Sugar had their own style because they were artists, rappers underground before they came in. Everybody else.
Those are the only two I give Bill to.
Those are the only two. Everybody else is literally trying to find their way. Like Hobie. Depending on where
trying
you
to have a
catch him.
family for 10 years.
Yeah. Hobie kind of sounds like he's kind of learning from both RM and Sugar, and you can hear it in some of the verses because it's kind of like one or the other, and then he just kind of...
I don't think he sounds like either one of them.
I mean, that's your opinion. Yeah. But in some of the verses, he kind of does to me, and then in some of the verses, he kind of sounds like RM or Sugar, depending on the speed or the switch up or whatever, and there's some verses he just really just goes for his own and kind of blends his styles, and then we get the melodic Hobie, which is always a good Hobie in my opinion. But like he's in that position where he can sit back and watch everybody and then decide if he wants to take and what he wants to take. But he also has enough input to change the way everybody else sounds in the process. And I don't know if that's kind of like what the problem is, because I mean, yes, he does sound like BTS, and BTS sounds like him. But outside of that, outside of like what he really like wants to do and on his own, and I could do really whoever budget bring whoever producer in, cool. Like we don't know what that JK sounds like, and
that's my thing.
I'm just kind of anxious.
JK is.
Right.
They just showed us like 5 tracks that's written and produced by him.
That's cool, but they all BTS songs. Or they sound like BTS.
What
they
does
don't
that
sound
mean?
like
Well,
JK
first
to
off,
me.
2 joints they showed weren't BTS songs. The one you can't even find, except for if you go on Spotify. That's a JK song. That is not a BTS song. So I mean, like I hear what y'all
And
say.
that's what when we just watched that, we said that was a different step. That was like
and,
we were saying.
it was cool. I'm not talking about.
No, and I get what you're saying. So here's
I'm
my
gonna keep
thing,
my
right?
fucking gun loaded.
So
Y'all niggas trying
what
tonight.
what if he wanted to do like a song with a heavy guitar riff, but on Map of Soul that doesn't fit the mood of the album. So that doesn't mean that it's not. I mean, just because he wrote what was in the confines of what he was allowed to do per se, which still because these albums still do have concepts. They still have.
Well, I don't know that.
They still live and breathe. Well, we can look it up on YouTube or some shit.
No, that's correct because Autumn Leaves sounds like similar like other songs on the album. It's all kind of like late '90s R&B. In those
No, I'm saying like like unless somebody got a link, we weren't in the room to hear if someone wanted to change an instrument or do anything of that nature.
Of that nature.
Everything's sounding the same. I would hope every
just
nigga on the
texted JK
album.
just now.
Let us know what he said. Obviously you want the album to sound cohesive. Right. But I said I'm not about to be. Not saying you're doing that, but I wasn't. I don't know enough to be like, yo. Here go a link, y'all. When JK wanted them to change.
No. So like basically, but what if that's what he wanted to do because that's his type of music?
That might have been something that really happened.
But it might not have been able to be just because it wouldn't fit. So because he writes and produces it, he still has to write within that confine of what that album is, not as my own project. And if I want this one to be dark and this one to be rainbows and sunshine, I can do that because it's my shit. Whereas I have to abide by because everybody initially was telling their truth. Sugar was telling his truth, and Shadow, he was telling his truth in my time. J-Hope just wanted to have fun and, dance in Miami and be Pitbull. That's cool. That was, no, but he did it way better than Pitbull. But, that was kind of like his truth. But, like, you know what I mean?
Watching, like,
son of a bitch. But
Mr. Worldwide just unsubscribed.
He just left the chat.
He said, "Your daughter, the sister."
Hang it up. Hang it up my white suit. Damn it, man.
We lost him and Michael Orr today.
Damn, you remember Michael?
We got to protect our blind side.
Army's got us.
No, but this is definitely. Those are things I kind of wonder. You know, I mean, just because it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not his song, but it might not have been something at the time that he was feeling. Just like, I don't know. Hey, I need you to write a horror movie, but I'm not feeling horror-ish today. I'm feeling,
You'd be like, but that's the
I
only
want to
thing
write
you're
a
doing.
comedy joke, so I got to switch my mind state. Can I write it? Absolutely, but it ain't necessarily something that I am feeling or I would put out personally for myself at that point in time to show my growth.
Yeah, that's why solo projects help us understand like a lot more and give us, I guess, just kind of more tracks from members in BTS to kind of start having different conversations. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When the tracks are limited, I feel like we can only kind of speak on what we've heard so far. So it's just it's really up to bro.
When you have more
information presented,
7-part songs, or each member gets a part as opposed to like groups. The choruses will be in harmony or something like that, or subunits and things like that. Of the
maybe
like I said, I stand by all my statements that I said here today.
I don't think I said anything wrong.
Oh, I know I didn't say anything wrong. But yeah, no, I know that. I was just talking in general. I'm saying that more so for the audience. Yeah.
It's like, fuck you, man.
But
see you next week.
Yeah, we gotta be at. But like I said, I just think it's I think he's great at everything because that's how he's kind of grown up and saw it to be. I need to be well-rounded and excellent. Like I said, RM kind of set that precedent by calling him the golden all-around. And JK's like, oh, you see him kind of shine away from it a little bit, but no doubt trying to go out and live up to that standard, which, like I said, is an amazing standard. I just hope it's because I hope that's what makes him happy. I hope doing all this makes him happy himself, and, you know, we get that. Like I said, it takes nothing away from his talent or, you know, anything that he's produced or executed. And yeah, I feel great about all my statements today.
Anything else you want to?
No, I'm chilling.
Anything else? Jump in the comments, man. Tell us how y'all feel. The whole point about us doing these back and forths up here is we are not your average YouTubers. We don't kiss ass and just say everything is decent.
I kiss ass. I just want to tell you
we actually, oh my God, we actually sit up here, have like dope conversations, intellectual conversations, and back and forths to kind of get a little bit more like, you know, some more bananas in the smoothie. Hashtag Cheesy Keith.
Cheesy Keith. I was just about to say that shit. Shout out to Cheesy Keith.
But make sure y'all subscribe, man. We want to keep giving y'all dope content like this, and the only way for that to happen is really for y'all to subscribe, because almost 70% of y'all aren't subscribed. And then make sure you guys jump on that Patreon. It's over 2,000 members up there currently. We're turning up for JK's birthday. It's a lot of dope shit coming on the channel this month. You're going to want to be there. It's a movie. Other than that, Army, love you guys. We'll holler at y'all. Peace.